Company X's profit this year increased by 25% over the last year's profit. So let's assume that the last year profit was X. So this year profit is 1.25X. So this year, and here we have last year profit. Now, was the dollar amount of company X profit this year greater than the dollar amount of company Y's? So the question is 1.25X greater than Y? Now we have so far no information about Y and we have no information about X, the value of X either. But if we could get the value of Y in terms of X, I think we should be able to answer the question. Now let's see the statements. The first statement says that last year, the ratio of company Y's profit to the company X profit. So this is the last year case. That means Y dash upon X was equal to 5 by 2. That means if X was 2, Y dash equal to 5. But this year, the value of Y cannot be predicted from the last year's revenue because there is no connection given between the profits of company Y last year and profit of company Y this year, right? And the question is asking clearly that what was the dollar amount of company X profit this year greater than the company Y. So this year is really important. We have to look at the value of Y this year. Therefore, the first statement is clearly not sufficient to answer the question. So option A and option D can be crossed. Now we have the second statement. The second statement says company Y experienced a drop of 40% in the profits from last year to this year. Okay, now we have to make it that last year and this year. Now here we are writing for company X and here we are writing for company Y, right? So the company Y profit has decreased from last year to this year, but there is no connection. If the company's profit this year is Y, then the last year it is actually 0.4 times of the previous year, right? So the previous year will be Y divided by 0.4, but there is no connection of Y with X. So once again, the second statement is not sufficient to answer the question, but after combining the two, we may have some concrete information. Let's quickly draw the grid that was incomplete last year, and this year for company X, company Y. The first statement has already said that last year the ratio of company Y's profit to X profit was 5 by 2. So let's say last year the company X profit was 2 and the company Y profit was 5 in that case. That's what is given in the first statement. And the question also says that the company X's profit this year has increased by 25%. That means this year it is 1.25 times 2. That means it becomes twice of 1.25, that is 2.5 this year. And company Y profit has experienced a drop of 40% this year from last year. So 40% drop. So this has to be 0.6 times 5, that means 3. So now we can compare that this year if company X profit is 2.5A units, then the company Y's profit is 3A units. So the question is 1.25X greater than Y. That means is this year's X greater than this year's Y? And 2.5A is not greater than 3A because A must be positive as per the language of the question. So the answer to the question is definitely no, and therefore the information is definitely sufficient to answer the question, leaving us with option choice C. C option becomes the answer. I hope that helps. So you just have to assimilate the data in this question. That's the only takeaway. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, then please you can subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. That would be a great help. Thank you.